Alright. Hey everybody on YouTube, Hello Bella here. I'm here with my friend Nicholas Sullivan. He is eating a sandwich. But he's so much more than that. He can do other things. He is really into video and editing, and we sort of linked up through Instagram when he reached out to me about going to school for real estate. So we're here to talk about kind of what's going on with our lives and what are we doing, and we're making YouTube videos, and we're sort of, I don't know, we're flying by the seat of our pants, but it's not too bad. So do you want to talk about how you reached out to me, or why, I guess?
So basically, as sort of a, I feel like my generation, we're just always on Instagram anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm always flipping through, finding people, like, oh, you know, they're kind of cool, let's look at their stuff, whether that be interesting things of like, oh, hey, she's kind of cute, or like, oh, hey, they have some business and they're local, just cool things. So I was just floating around, stumbled upon Bella, and then of course she had her YouTube and Instagram bio. Checked it out. Oh, here's this other content creator that's in the area. So yeah, and I just slid in the DMs and
and here we are.
Wanted to connect because I mean, she's pretty much doing a lot of the things that I'm wanting to do as well. You know, Airbnb, selling on Amazon, just got a real estate license. Yeah, so I just, you know, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool. So, as far as doing the real estate thing, I just passed my test, so I'm about to get started with that. But you're finished with your class, and then you have to do your test, of course, and then you have to pick a brokerage to work for. I know you haven't really decided yet who you're going to work for. So, I mean, I guess the question is, like, why are you doing real estate on top of everything else?
And I can kind of be more honest to the camera here. So, I'm sure everyone has always thought, like, how do I become wealthy and stable, right? So, of course, I've asked myself this question and sort of tried to seek out that answer for a long time. And whether that be through different things, but real estate is a very good way to sustain wealth. And wealth meaning, like, you can do things that other people can't do. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, live a wealthy lifestyle, but also, like, take care of my family. I can give things to my parents. I can create other things that you wouldn't be able to create unless you had a certain financial backing. And it's just good. So basically, real estate is a wonderful way to do that. And of course, I can't quite afford a house yet, but I'll tell you what I can afford is a real estate course, and I can pay to take the exam, so I can go ahead and get used to the whole market and hopefully gain some good skills that way. So the end goal isn't just to be an agent full-time. The end goal is to buy multiple income properties. So,
right. Oh, cool. So I didn't really realize how far you were going to go into that, because I mean, I'm doing the same exact thing. Like, I want to make money selling houses, but like the main purpose of me going to school for real estate was so I could understand what I was doing when I was buying property and investing in property. So you're still at UNA, right?
Right.
For school. So what are you going to school for?
So I'm a public relations major, which I mean, college is valuable in certain ways. It can be very expensive. There's all kinds of different ways to learn. College isn't the only way to learn things.
Udemy.
But
shout out.
Yeah. But pretty much I'm a PR major because I found the topic to be interesting. So public relations, pretty much how target publics view an individual or a company or whatever. I just thought it was kind of interesting, and it's been fun learning about it, but I'm kind of just on the fast track to graduate so I can have more time to sell houses and learn how to edit and create more content, pretty much. So
yeah. So you are sort of going to school to go to school. I guess that's sort of the thing we're all doing right now.
Right.
It's sort of not, I don't know if a college degree is necessarily all it's cracked up to be. It seems like sometimes people are just going because their parents want them to go. Like, that's the main reason that I went to school, because like...
And it can be beneficial, man. Like, had I not gone to school, I wouldn't have gotten involved with film club, where I learned a lot about video, the art of sort of speaking in the way that video allows you to do, I guess.
I get what you're saying, because I'm more of like a, I don't know, passive communicator. You're very like, I don't know how to explain it. Good camera vibes. So basically we just linked up because we are interested in pretty much all the same stuff. So when you told me how old you were, I was shocked. I was like, he's 20 years old. Like, every other 20-year-old that I know does not think this far ahead in life. Like, they don't even think about next month. Like, forget the next 5 years of your life. Like, so I mean, that's really good that you have that sort of mentality.
Yeah.
So as far as being a 20-year-old and being a realtor, like, how do you think that's going to play out in the market? Because you're going to get some, I guess, qualms about it from people.
Right.
And I said the same thing.
Let me finish my sandwich.
Right. You're doing a thing. Chewing.
So, I actually met with you met with the same broker.
Yeah.
Sort of talked with them about that same vibe of my age, my appearance, what that has to do with playing into
a very
someone connecting with you. You know what I mean?
Rural market too.
But, and I don't know this for sure because obviously I haven't got my license yet, so I haven't really been out there. But basically what this broker was explaining, you know who the broker is.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter as long as that person can connect with you and you can connect them with a buyer or a seller or vice versa. It doesn't matter whether you're wearing a t-shirt or whether you're wearing a suit and tie. Your skills and knowledge is the value, not what you're wearing or how old you are or whatever.
Or what you look like, yeah. I mean, I agree with that because I work with people that I trust, honestly, before anything else. I mean, I have to like them too, though. Like, I feel like that's big. And a lot of the real estate agents that we have locally are just, like, to me, unapproachable. Like, just really, I don't know, kind of rigid and overly professional. I don't want to, like, you know, take a dig at them, but it seems like so if I was trying to buy a house as a 23-year-old, I would be intimidated by them. Like, I would want to work with somebody that was kind of like, I guess, on a level playing field, like having the same worries that I worry about. Like, when you get older, you forget how hard it was when you were young and you didn't make very much money and you're trying to find a house within this budget. So, I mean, it's sort of one of those things where I think our age will be like a good thing in a lot of ways. Especially social media. Right.
Which that, I mean, because you're 23. I mean, we're pretty much kind of in a similar boat.
Yeah, like, we're same age bracket.
Same age bracket. Obviously, you could connect with someone more like that's like taking, for instance, me. You might be able to connect with me better or whatever. But like someone who's 50 trying to buy a house, maybe it is that suit and tie that makes them comfortable. It sounds stupid, but in that case, like, not to put on a persona, but I mean, you can. You know what I mean?
You read the person.
Yeah, you read the person. You
mirror.
Just mirror them or whatever.
Yeah. Are you gonna make cold calls? I'm like kind of worried about that.
Dude, honestly, I'm probably.
You have a good radio voice, though.
I'm gonna do whatever. I think that's what.
Definitely use a coaster.
Use a coaster, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a very, you know.
This is the Airbnb.
This is an Airbnb. You have to use a coaster. But yeah, cold calling is big right now. Like, that's all the topics that I'm hearing about are like, you have to make 40 calls a day. You have to send out 50 pieces of direct mail. Like, you have to get in touch with your leads every day.
There was a concept that I had saw some content creator put out a video talking sort of similarly about this. It was, shoot, I forgot his name and I forgot the concept, but basically the concept with cold calling or with anything or whatever, obviously I'm gonna do whatever because I'm just learning.
Right. Like, I probably just try it.
Right. But think about this, and there's a name for this concept. If you, so like door-to-door salesman.
Yeah.
If you go to 100 houses and only 2 people buy from you, okay, that kind of sucks. But if you can maintain that average, if you want to sell 15 of that product, just go to like 500 houses, and like it becomes easy at that point. You know what I mean? So I feel like the same thing with cold calling, like
yeah, like the amount of people you reach out to, the more success rate you're gonna have. Like it's a numbers game. Like, it really is a numbers game. I'm thinking about calling the the for sale by owners and stuff like that, and kind of pitching them, and the expired listings and pitching them, and also just, I haven't quite like figured out how I'm gonna bring the sphere of influence, like the friends and family, like, because you don't want to just bother your friends and family, but also you have to be like, hey, I'm new in this, I need leads, like I need you to keep me in the front of your mind, like, so I'm kind of trying to think of a way to do that without being like overly pushy, I guess. Because you want to like, are you gonna like make announcements, like?
I've thought about that. I kind of wanted my YouTube channel to sort of be the announcement, if you will, because obviously, I mean, I'm going to try to upload content every 24 hours. So, of course, the content being in that video is probably going to be what I'm doing, whereas I'll be doing real estate stuff. So
yeah, like a showing or of a house. Yeah, that's the main thing I think for us. It's going to set us apart from the older realtors. Is like, we're going to do a walkthrough video of every house we list. We're going to post the pictures on Instagram. We're going to hashtag Florence, Alabama. When we post a picture of a house for sale in Florence, Alabama, like, I just don't think that the majority of realtors are doing that. Like, I would say that less than half are like really utilizing social media.
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Like,
I know. I mean, a lot of them have like Facebook accounts,
but
and stuff like that.
They're not active.
They're super engaging.
Yeah.
But I know, like, I actually sent a video to a broker out in California, and his sort of branded name is The Real Meat Kevin. And I sent him a video. And the reason I was so attracted to that broker was because he has awesome video content that, like, I mean, I wasn't trying to buy a house, but you connect with him very much so because he has a lot of content that just talks about, like, learning in the real estate market, but also gives you a gauge of who that person is. Like,
yeah, like,
oh, yeah.
Some stuff comes through on, like, camera or through video that you just, like, I don't know, like, you can tell if a person's genuine or not for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole real estate guru, we don't really have anyone here who's like I mean, we have some people who are big here, but we don't really have any one big player in the market that we're like, oh, like, we're just gonna be scared of them. Or I think that in this area everyone sort of built their name for themselves, but at the same time, like, I can't tell you any one thing about any of them. Like, it's more like, I can't tell you, like, this is where you need to go if you want a lake house or a, you know, income producing property. So yeah, so do you have anything that you're going to try to focus on, like, as far as types of properties?
Types of properties? Honestly, as far as selling homes, like connecting buyers and sellers, being an agent, I'm going to do, because I honestly, and it sounds kind of bad, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I want to try literally everything. As far as property, are you talking about properties for me that I might buy in the future?
Yeah, we can talk about that. What are you looking for? Are you looking for an apartment or single family?
Probably like just a cheap single family that I could easily afford and could rent out. So
yeah, I play with getting a duplex because I can live in one side and still rent the other. Right. But I know it'll cost, you know, quite a bit more unless I just find like a great deal. One thing that I am kind of curious about is if we're going to get access to any deals that, like, aren't on the market or are on the market, like, soon. Like, you always hear that real estate agents are the ones who, like, grab up everything. Right. So I just kind of wonder, like, how that works. Is it all, like, they're just talking to each other and they're like, hey, I have this?
Don't know.
Like,
I mean, think about it.
The inner workings.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just because an agent's job is to just find the new listings or find the people that are buying, and, like, if you create a good relationship with people before they're wanting to buy or before they're wanting to sell, obviously that agent or brokerage or whatever is going to have the first no, because, like, that's their job. You know what I mean? That's what they do all the time. So
that's true.
You know, I mean, I don't know if that's really why.
No,
that'd be my guess.
Yeah, I think that's, I mean, it's along the same line of thought of, like, hey, I know this person always buys these type of properties. I have one of them. Let me go contact them first before I waste my time taking pictures, making a listing, putting it up on the MLS, like, when I might already have a buyer for it. So, but yeah, did you see all the fees that we have to pay?
So, no, you've kind of
I have a piece of paper, and it's like $1,700.
Now, is that yearly?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
it's
so
year, but it starts the day you pay it for last a year, so it's not like 2018 dues.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, there's an app that we use to get into the lock boxes from your phone, which I thought was really.
Are you talking about at Caldwell?
Everywhere.
Oh, everywhere.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how they all do it. That's what he told me. But yeah, because I was thinking it was like this arduous process of, like, getting an actual lockbox, and then they're like, no, it's all on your phone, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Like,
pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
What was, I guess I could ask you this, so you're officially going, did you already do the reveal?
No, but I mean, we can.
Okay, so Hella Bella is going to Caldwell Banker.
Caldwell Banker,
man.
Yes, and they have been very accommodating so far, and really nice, and I like that they're super professional, and their office is very organized. They have like this glorious room with, like, all the files you need. Yeah. Perfectly organized. Like, type A.
That's the way it should be, man.
Yeah, but it's not always the way it is.
Yeah.
And then they have, I probably won't have my own office yet, But they have like common office space for like the new agents, and they have like a desk and phones and all your paperwork and stuff. So I'm not really a work from the office type of person, but my qualifying broker was like, yeah, just try to come into the office every day if you can to learn, because he's like, if we go somewhere, like say he has a listing appointment, he's like, you can go. Like I thought that was really cool, because like just to be a fly on the wall is just really
I feel like you'll learn a ton. That's what I've heard too, just being in it, and, you know. Yeah,
and then we have phone duty for 3-hour shifts. If you want to sign up for that, you can do that and get leads. And you can, he said you can like work while you're doing your phone duty too. So you can be making cold calls on your cell phone and then answering, you know, the main phone.
Are they going to give you like another, well, I guess, because I know I've gotten calls from agents before, where they'll have like a separate number, and then they'll have their personal
office. Or,
right.
Yeah.
Gonna...
Well, I did notice that on their, like, they have a room full of signs for you to stick out in front of the house, and it has their office number.
Yeah.
If you want your own sign with your number, you have to like buy it, but it still has to be a Caldwell sign. So you have to basically get this little thingy to stick under your like Caldwell thing with your phone number, because like I'm not gonna send my lead to the office, like, because I want to take care of them up front, like. Not that someone's gonna steal it, but it's like, you know, if you've got a person calling you about a house, who's gonna know more about that house than you, the person who listed it? So, but yeah, I think it's a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to learn. Like,
how many agents do they have over there? Like,
he said they were coming up on like 39.
Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh! But they did like 90 million in sales production in 2017, the top in like the whole entire Shoals area.
Wow.
And that's another reason why I was like, this is looking like a pretty good...
Yeah, because they're selling the most.
Well, yeah, and, you know, I know that going to work for them doesn't really mean that I'm going to sell as much as they do right now, but I mean, like, you're definitely aligning yourself with some of the top performers, and you're in the office with the top performers.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, he told me that I could do their, like, somebody has an open house, or they want me to do an open house for them, I can just do it, and he said that all the leads that come in that, you know, you want, you can have. So just by running the open house. So we're talking like open house on a, you know, $400,000 lakefront property.
Yeah,
like those leads are going to be a lot better than an open house on, you know, like a house like this. Like, I mean, I love my house, but it's definitely not. I would be kind of bummed out if I got the commission for this house. I don't know, because you're doing the same amount of work for a higher commission.
Right.
I was reading this thread on Reddit, and it was like, what's the most commission you ever got for one deal? Do you know what the top answer was?
What was it?
$56,000 for one deal. I would lose it. Like,
and that's just the one house, man. And they've got all the other transactions that they've dealt with.
Yeah, but some of the other answers were like, you know, 15,000 is not unusual.
Yeah.
I was like, not in this market.
Amazing. But I guess another sort of something that I'm sure you'll be doing and that I'll be wanting to do as well is, or maybe, well, I don't know. But I know when you get your commission check, I think I've talked to you about this. I can't remember. But are you going to have it just go into your personal account or into
a business account?
A business account?
I don't know. With my accountant, she's probably going to tell me to make my own business account for just real estate. Especially if I start running into like, okay, I gotta buy signs, I gotta take this client out to lunch, like I have to do, I might just get a credit card, honestly, and put everything on it for the month. That way I have like a, you know, a track record.
Do you think a lot of the agents around here do that, or no?
I think that they probably put things on a credit card, but my accountant said that she works with real estate agents around here and they don't keep up with their cost of, you know, doing business very well. Because like if you go to a listing appointment, even if you don't book that person, the mileage to get there is a tax write-off. And I mean, you think even if you just go to one a month, like that, you know, that's a lot of deductions. That's probably like even $10 a trip.
Yeah.
$120 write-off. So.
But if you think, if all the other agents aren't really looking at their expenses as closely as you would, and hopefully I'll be looking at it very closely, you kind of have an advantage because even you're just being more mindful of your expenses and income, so you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you'll have the upper hand.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to run it like a business, like all my other businesses.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I've kind of realized is that your commission is, a lot of people will try to get you to lower it. Like, and I'm not going to do that. Like, I've already, like, I don't know. I went back and forth. I'm like, well, would you do it for 5%? It's like, no, because then you're going to have to get 2.5%, and the other realtor's going to have to get 2.5%. And, you know, it's just like, it's like literally like asking somebody at their job to take less money for the day's pay so you can buy something for cheaper in the store.
Right.
Like,
I kind of get it though. Like, I get it from your end. You just gotta be firm. But I mean,
yeah, but I would totally ask for it if I was a buyer. Like, I'm not dogging them for asking for it, but you have to be like firm in that, or people will super like take advantage of you.
Yeah.
So.
That money.
Yes.
Ain't nobody taking advantage.
All that money. You know what it is. Well,
homie, do you have any more questions for me?
No, I think we're good. I think we should wrap up and probably, you know, I think this is good. This is a good first introduction of you to my channel. I think this is going to be the first of many. So if you guys like Nick, you should definitely leave a comment and hopefully start following his channel. Do you want to talk about your channel real fast?
Yeah. So my channel, I'm trying my darndest to have content uploaded every 24 hours. I know that sounds like a cliche, like, oh, you're uploading every day. But it grows me as an editor. It keeps fresh content moving. So there's always something new and fresh. And of course, the content within my daily videos, I like to call them reports, will be of what I'm doing. And I'll be doing real estate. My place is going to be up on Airbnb really soon. And just other things that I do. So it'll be super fresh. And if you're interested in real estate and sort of being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
That sounds so funny saying that.
It sounds silly, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, so yeah, we're entrepreneurs. We're doing things.
You're not. I'm not there quite yet.
We're doing things with our life, though. Yeah. We're doing good. We are very good at our forecast of what's going to happen. So yeah,